Alrighty. Yes, these are what I call the 5 magic vegetables. They're magic because if you mix them with fruit, the only thing you're going to taste is the fruit. Now, I don't use all 5 at home. I use 1 at a time, and I use more of it. But if I told you there were 5 magic vegetables and I only showed you 1, you might not believe me. So, I think altogether it equals about 1/3 of a cup. That's kind of what I aim for. Now, the seeds of a cantaloupe make it the 2nd most nutritious fruit in the grocery store. But if you throw the seeds away, it drops down to number 43. That's because 90% of the nutrients are in the seeds. Now, most people throw away the best part of the cantaloupe, but if you don't have a Vitamix, you might as well, because your teeth can't, and a blender can't get the nutrients out of those seeds. A blender will just turn it into toothpicks.
Well, baby.
Now, the rind of a watermelon is a powerful diuretic. It's so powerful you can pass a kidney stone with watermelon rind and parsley. It's good to get toxins out of your body. So I would juice this whole rind at home, but it tastes a little bit bitter, and I don't want you to have to go to the bathroom before you leave the store, so I'm going to take most of it off for you guys. Now, the rind of a lemon tastes just like the lemon, so you can stick that in, but the rind of an orange is bitter. But you don't want to take off the white part, because that's where it's not bitter. The white part is not bitter. Some people think it is, but it's not. And that's where most of the calcium, bioflavonoids, and vitamin C is located. Bioflavonoids is what makes the vitamin C available to your body, so if you ever buy vitamin C at the health food store, I recommend you get the kind with the bioflavonoids added. Best way to get your vitamin C is with citrus fruits in your Vitamix machine. But if you're coming down with an illness, I find that it's very beneficial to overdose on vitamin C. That's when I buy it from the health food store. Now, monkeys peel bananas because the skin doesn't taste good. The best way to tell if you should use a skin, a stem, a leaf, or a seed is to bite into it. If it's bitter, don't use it. I've already done it for you on the banana, so don't try it. And the papaya seeds and the pomegranate seeds, I've already done that for you. They're very bitter. Now, everyone knows we need an apple a day. I don't take out the stem because the machine will turn it into liquid and it's cheaper than Metamucil. I don't take out the seeds because there's more nutrients in the seeds than the rest of the apple. I'm going to add a little bit of blackberry for color and antioxidants. Do you normally take the tops off your strawberries before you eat them? I'll do that for you too then. There you go. There's fiber, phytonutrients, and vitamin K in those strawberry tops, so we might as well stick it in there. Raw fruits and vegetables have the enzymes necessary to digest themselves, but your body has to make the enzymes to digest cooked food. It's as much work to make enzymes as it is to work out in the gym. That's why they tell you don't eat right before bedtime, because you're supposed to be resting your body, but you're actually working out to make the enzymes to digest that cooked food meal. Some people go on a 100% raw food diet because the enzymes are built into the food. When I got my Vitamix, I was about 20% raw. Now I'm about 70 to 80% raw, and I don't want to be 100% raw. I'm very happy where I'm at. But if I do eat cooked food, I take digestive enzymes. Now, I don't know what your health food goals are, but I know everybody I've ever met wants to increase the raw fruits and vegetables in their diet, and the Vitamix is the best and easiest way to do that. Now, if I was making this juice at home, I would go straight to the highest speed, and I would be done in 2 minutes. But this is a demonstration, so I'm going to show you all the speeds, tell you what it can do at the different speeds, but you don't have to use the slow speed to make juice at home. Go straight to high. Now, at this really slow speed, it's a food processor. See that poster up there? A little bit faster, it's a mixer. It's the #1 bar blender, the #1 residential blender, and the #1 juicer. It makes ice cream, and it heats things up like soup, cheese and chocolate fondue, and hot chocolate milk, and hot fruit syrups. It makes nut butters. This is peanut, almond, and cashew butter. It grinds coffee and grinds grains. Now, at this really slow speed, as a food processor, you can see that, or imagine that it would make a delicious chunky salsa. I can chop carrots, celery, onions, nuts, chocolate, cheese, dates, cranberries, apples, anything you can chop in a food processor. I can turn cabbage into coleslaw, raw meat into hamburger, shred cooked beef for barbecued beef, shred chicken for chicken salad, chop hard-boiled eggs, and make breadcrumbs. Now, that's a whole lot of things that and hash browns. Now, all that is at one speed. Make it a little bit faster, and it's a mixer. That's your cake batter, your pancake batter, and your brownie mix. This is a self-cleaning machine, and I'm too lazy to clean the beater and the bowl. So if my boys need brownies for Boy Scouts, I always stick the brownie mix in here. My boys fish a lot, so if they fillet it, I'll fry it. So I turn popcorn into cornmeal, I make extra for cornbread, and I make the cornbread batter right in this machine. I can turn whole wheat berries into whole wheat flour. I can make pancake batter, and I can knead a ball of bread dough right inside this container. Now they use this machine at the culinary schools in Europe and America, and if you watch the Food Channel, you'll see the Vitamix machine on TV all the time because the top chefs use it to make their sauces, like Béarnaise sauce, hollandaise sauce, emulsified salad dressings. I make pureed baby food, gravy, rice, soy, almond milk, hummus, mayonnaise, butter, whipped cream. There's over 65 ways to use a Vitamix. 35 of them are listed right here. This is about the speed of a regular blender. Now a lot of people stick things in blenders trying to get it to mix, and this gets chewed up in the blades. This is a patented tamper. This rim at the top keeps the tamper from getting down to the blades in the bottom. Now if I was making this in a regular blender, I would have strawberry seeds in my final product. And if the seeds are whole going in your mouth, they're going to be whole going out, and you won't get any nutrition out of them. But the blades of the Vitamix are 4 times stronger and 4 times faster than a blender. So you can split open strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, blueberry, and grape seeds and make that nutrition available to your body. People with diverticulitis can drink the juice that comes out of a Vitamix, but not a blender. People on a feeding tube or a G-tube have gotten the Vitamix machine reimbursed by their health insurance company as a medical device. They use the Vitamix machine in cancer treatment centers all over the world because they know that if you ate this apple with your mouth, only 25% goes to your body as nutrition, 75% ends up in the toilet as waste. That's because the nutrients are trapped inside the cell membrane and we don't digest cellulose. So if this grape was a cell and the skin was the membrane, 75% of those cells leave your body without ever getting popped, and it takes the nutrients with it. Our teeth can break open and release the nutrition out of about 25% of those cell membranes, but the Vitamix can break open 98% of those cell membranes. Now this much is nutrition for your body and only 2% goes to waste. At that level, you're actually turning your food into a nutraceutical. You could buy grapeseed extract at the health food store, but I'd rather buy the cheap grapes, the ones with the seeds in them, stick them in the Vitamix and make my own. Now, does anybody in the audience have a juicer at home, the kind that separates? It's hard to clean, isn't it? Yes. I have a Champion juicer at home. It's one of the best juicers in the market. I use it 2 or 3 times a year. I use my Vitamix 2 or 3 times a day. It's that easy to clean. Now, there's 2 more reasons why we're the #1 juicer. Compared to a masticating and a centrifugal force juicers. Reason number 1 is if you throw the fiber in the trash, you're throwing 40% of your groceries and 40% of your nutrients away. It takes 2 pounds of carrots to make a glass of carrot juice, and it takes 4 to 5 apples to make a glass of apple juice. Reason number 2 is the most important. If you take the juice out of the fiber, you're making natural sugar water. It may be natural, but it's still just sugar water. If you want to lose weight and have more energy, keep the fiber in your drink. Fiber prevents the sugar low. Sugar lows make you hungry and tired. The opposite of hungry and tired is full and energetic, and that's what the fiber can do for you. Go ahead and try some.
Nora, do you want one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So try the green one. I'm glad to take the small one. The green one, yes.
Yes. And the green one had zucchini, spinach,
Be careful, this is
kale,
recording.
and parsley.
Thank you.
That green drink is extremely healthy for you. Everybody should drink a green smoothie every day. My health care plan for America would be a Vitamix and this book right here in every home. If you want to know what green smoothies can do for you, there's a book of testimonials right here. These people did a 30-day green smoothie challenge. They drank a green smoothie every day for 30 days. The highest 2 benefits are weight loss and energy.
You can make ice cream.
Next, I'm going to make I can make a green smoothie. You guys can decide. Do you want a green smoothie or ice cream? Okay, let's go for 2 out of 3.